Okay, this is from today's morning coffee. Mr. Lee and I, we talked about this American Airlines 965 case again, or we brought this up. And this was in 1995 in Colombia. They were flying into Cali, and it was kind of a CRM issue. The crew didn't communicate very well. They weren't really prepared as a briefing issue, so this created a lot of changes. Then we watched kind of an interview, part of an interview with Mark. I didn't put our full picture in here, but he had some comments because he knew the captain. The captain's name was Captain Tafuri, and Mark was later the chief pilot. So, it's good to have his feedback. Then we brought up, this was from VAS Aviation. This happened just a few months ago, and there was a Lufthansa crew, DHL cargo, and they couldn't catch the waypoint. They couldn't clarify the waypoint. So I think he had two aircraft headed in the same direction. Now Avianca was there, and they, alerted. They told the controller. They spoke in Spanish. Hey, he doesn't understand you. But these two controllers. This is Colombia. You have a lot of traffic there. Traffic coming from the north and traffic coming from the south, and then you also have storms that come in. So people, they want to fly to Bogota, but they get diverted over to this other area. So it's kind of a good example of cargo. Those pilots for cargo aircraft, they gotta practice that English too. Then we talked about the movie Silmido. We kind of brought this up, and this word came in at the end. They kind of resist and defy. You had some people, non-military guys, some bad kids, like criminals, juvenile delinquents, and they're put on an island and they're sent into North Korea to the goal is to send them on a mission into North Korea to assassinate Kim Jong-un at the time. No, Kim Il-sung. So, but at the end, they realize that they're just being used, and so they have to they have a counterattack. They rise up, they stand up against the people holding them, and they fight back. Then we talked about having plans and doing things, but thinking about something and acting on it, or actually doing it, are very different. Planning or thinking and action are different. Taking action, actually doing something about a problem is not so easy. Then I had the word controversial, and we talked about, hey, what do you mean controversial? Well, that word causes trouble. All right. Here's an example from Naver. For example, another example sentence: Dokdo is a very controversial topic. That's not something that we should bring up right now. Okay. All right. So that's it.
Hot water with controversial remarks.
We sidestepped the controversy.